This is just a replay, and excuse the mess, but I just woke up, so this is gonna be a replay of the time that I almost got jumped and how it happened. So this is what happened. I was walking, the girl called my name. I was like, when I seen everybody, then I, you know, did what I do, and then, you know, I take out my backpack. I was ready to start fighting. Mind you, she was way bigger than me, but you know, this is what I have to do. So she's like this, and she's grabbing my hair, right? And I'm like, what? Like that. And then I, and then I was like, like that, just like that.
We're gonna get really tired.
Okay, take two, okay? Don't kill my child. Okay, go.
Oh no! What's going on? Run! Stupid bitch!
You do if I got beat up. Show me with the bear. What would you do if I got beat up?
Yeah.
Show me, what would you do? What if somebody wants to beat me up at a store?
So you do this. Yeah.
Oh,
And do this. Yeah. Oh.
and you, Bella? What are you gonna do if I get beat up?
Me.
Yeah, you. What are you gonna do? Oh! What are you gonna do together?
Mommy.
But
you cannot fail.
Bella's gonna be pulling her hair. Oh my god, these kids. Careful. So show me what you're gonna do. If somebody comes up to you and say, I'm gonna beat up your mom.
I draw it up and then do that.
Hi everybody. I know I haven't really been posting, but it's because I got my 2 wisdom teeth taken out, and let's just say that, you know, I'm not the best at the recovery process because I don't know how to take anything easy. So yeah, so today I'm gonna be doing a story time about the time that I almost got jumped, which was kind of a lot. Yeah, so this story kind of popped into my head. Well, I actually had a dream about it, and I just kind of remember a lot of things. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. But meanwhile, I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna do my face mask because, you know, I could do 2 things at once. Why not? Okay. So like I said, that's why I haven't been posting. Alright. This is how it went. Alright, she stopped calling me. I don't care to something else, but so I'm just gonna spread the mask with my fingers because I don't want to dirty any of my brushes. And this is a collagen mask. So I also started drinking collagen vitamins that my mother-in-law recommended to me, and I feel like they are working. Alright, I also put some Vaseline on my lips because, like I said, since I got my wisdom tooth taken out, I don't know if everybody knows, but you know, you gotta kind of be doing salt, so what is it called, salt wash? I don't know, saline washes, and low-key it, dries out your lips a lot. Not even low-key, high-key. Yeah, so let's just get into the story time. So let me give you guys a little backstory. I moved around a lot when I was in high school. So I wasn't really at any school too long. So this particular school, I was only there for, I think it was only one semester, to be honest, which was almost, I don't know, that was almost every time, like it was only one semester. So yeah, like whatever. So what happened was I was going, so there's one school, so I've gone to both schools, regular schools and public schools, but this one school was a public school in front, and then the charter school was in back. So that's kind of how it was. And at the time, like, let's just say, I don't know, let's just say that because I moved around a lot, I wasn't very liked. Like, I was always the new girl and nobody really likes the new girl. So that's how it always was for me, which at some point I guess I kind of got used to it because I didn't really care anymore. Which sounds kind of, I don't know, weird, I guess, because I know that other girls, you know, like, they want to be in the crowd. I never really cared. Like, I've always stood my own ground. I have like a backbone on my own. I don't need anybody to hold, like, to, you know, back me up or anything. So that's just how I always was. Like, I would go to school, I was new, you know, like, right away they didn't like me, which was 90% of the time, like. So yeah, like, but mind you guys, I wasn't a punk either. Like people did try to bully me, but I wouldn't let myself. So yeah, so whatever, like, let's just get to the point. So this school was a public school, and then the school I was going to was behind it. The school was Jefferson High School, and then the little school behind it, I called it New Tech because it had a long ass name, and that's just kind of what everybody called it. So yeah, and I remember that when I went to the school, I already knew, because this was actually my first high school, so I already knew some people. Like, some people that I went to middle school with went to high school, to the same high school, to the charter school, but it was only like literally a handful of people. So I knew them and it was cool, and like, everything was fine, but this other one girl just started literally hating me, like, and I'm sorry if I'm looking that way, but I kind of have my mirror at that side, so it's just kind of hard to like focus right here and right there. But yeah, so what happened was that I was going to a charter school, and this girl just off top didn't like me. Like, off top, let's just call her, what should we call her? Let's call her Monica. That wasn't really her name, but let's just call her Monica. So Monica started kind of telling the people that knew me, the people that talked to me, like, I don't like her, I don't like this, I don't like that about her, blah blah blah. Mind you guys, I never really went to school because I ditched a lot. So for me, when I did go to school and those people did tell me, like, hey, you know, this girl said this and this and this and this, and I was like, oh, I didn't know, like, because I didn't even know of her. So I was like, what the fuck, like, so whatever. Time passes by. I don't know, I was probably in the school for like a month at this point, and then at this point they had already caught on to me ditching, so they had already called my mom and done all of that. So yeah, at this point I kind of had to go to school. So I had started going, and I was like, you know, whatever, I was still doing my own thing, which wasn't what I was supposed to be doing, but I was doing it. And this girl started telling her friend that she didn't like me. So then her little friends, because they were like, you know, the bandwagon bitches, the one that always follow what the other girl does, like, so, you know, like, that's what happened. So then her homegirl started kind of teaming up against me, which I was kind of like, whatever about, because I don't know, I didn't really care like that. So then the girl that's like initially didn't like me, Monica, she started putting things in the other girl's head, but it was more of like, she wanted to get somebody to fight me, but she didn't want to do it herself. That's kind of how it was. So whatever, I kind of left it going because I had already peeped that she didn't want to smoke. So I was like, whatever, like let her just talk. Because there's one thing, like I've never actually been the one. Well, actually at some point I did, because I was young, but that was mostly in middle school, like not really in high school. In high school I had already calmed down. So, and my thing was just, I'm not a punk, I'm not gonna let you punk me. Like, so I wouldn't go looking for the fight, but I was kind of like, all right, fuck it, if you want it, then we can do it, you know. So yeah, that's kind of how it was. Well, the school in front would always get out earlier than the school in the back, because, you know, I don't know why. So the school in the front, I think they would get out at 2, and then we would get out at 2:45. I don't fucking remember, somewhere around there. So at this time, I had 2 friends with me that day, and those 2 friends, they actually went to Jefferson High School. Like, they didn't go to the charter school. So because I never really made a lot of friends there, just because I was never really there. Like, I did technically the whole time. So at this time, we're like walking, because we would walk together. Like, we would walk to the bus stop. So at this time, and there were 2 guys, so it was 2 guys, and then it was me. And so we were walking to the bus stop, like always, like we always do. And like, mind you guys, that day I already kind of had a gut feeling. I don't know why. I woke up and I was like, I don't know, something is gonna happen today. Like, I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I knew something was gonna happen. So but I kind of just thought that it was gonna be like, I don't know, the normal thing, like, oh, I got caught ditching again, like, which is what always happened. But it wasn't that. So at this point, we're walking, right? So we're walking, and we're like a block away from the big school, the school in the front. And all I heard was Doris, like somebody screamed down my name. So I was like, what the hell? So then I turned around. Guys, when I tell you guys, when I turned around, the whole motherfucking school, like the regular school, not the charter school, the regular school, Jefferson High School, this girl had the whole fucking school like following her. I'm guessing that she had already kind of told everybody, like, when she comes back to school, I'm gonna fight her, or I'm gonna get somebody to fight her. I don't know what the hell was all of that about. So whatever, like, so then I turn around and all I see is a lot of fucking people, like a lot. Mind you guys, it wasn't my first fight. Like, I had already done a few, so I was like, all right, whatever. So I turned around, and then I was just kind of like, fuck, because my first thought was, I'm about to get jumped. Like, I'm real life gonna get jumped. And there was so many people that I was low-key like, fuck, I am about to get fucked up. Like, and that wasn't really the case. Like, I guess everybody just kind of went to see the fight. So I'm guessing she had already kind of told everybody, like, yeah, I'm gonna fight this bitch. She had already hyped up the whole thing, and I didn't even know nothing about it. So whatever, I turned around, and the first thing that I see is a lot of people. When I tell you guys, my heart dropped out of my ass, because I was like, fuck, I'm about to get jumped. Like, mind you guys, I didn't have like no friends with me, no girls. Like, it was just the 2 guys that I was with. So they both, the 2 guys that I was with, they just kind of looked at each other like, fuck, what are we gonna do, you know? And then one of my friends was like, you know, like, he put his hand out and was like, no, like, that's too many people, like. And I remember putting his hand down and telling him, like, nah, if she's really about it, then let's just do it, because it's too, by this time it was already too much of she said, like, this, that, like, it was just too much. She was just doing too much. So I was like, fuck it, if she's down, then let's get down. So then I started tying up my hair, and she started tying up her hair. So then I took off my backpack, and she took off her backpack. Mind you guys, I was so fucking skinny. Like, I was probably like, I don't know, 90 fucking pounds. Like, I was fucking skinny in 9th grade. So I was like, fuck, like, okay, here we go. So I take off my backpack, and we both just started like going at it. Like, we both, but mind you, this was in a sidewalk. So we're in the sidewalk, and the whole sidewalk is fucking full with people. So like, we're fighting, but we're not really looking where we're going. So one of her homegirl, which is Monica, so Monica got her, at the time I guess they were like best friends because that's who she was always with. Monica got her best friend to fight me. It wasn't even Monica the one that wanted to fight me, well, the one that actually fought me, which I thought that was so fucking dumb. But so dumb from the other girl, because you literally just let her, like, you were her puppet. That's literally what it was. Like, she was her puppet. So whatever, like, I was like, whatever, let's call her best friend Andrea. So then Andrea is the one that's like, let's fight. So I'm like, all right, cool, let's do it. So I take out my backpack, like, by this time we're ready, and then we just start going at it. Like, mind you, at this time is when Monica jumps in to try to jump me, like, and one of my friends that I was with, one of the two, like, pushed her off, like, literally, like, you know, like a fly, like, that's like, and she just kind of fell back on like one of the, I don't know, one of the fences from the house, like, that was right there. So she just kind of fell back and was like, oh shit, you know, like, he really just pushed me. Like, so then she started talking shit to my friend, but I could only hear, like, I wasn't paying attention. I could only hear what, like, she was telling him, and it was just like, fuck you, blah 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 blah. So whatever, like, the point is that when me and this girl was done, like, we're done fighting, I got up, like, and I remember looking down at her, like, and yo guys, like, she was literally on the floor, like, looking at me hella fucking scared. Like, she just like after we had already fought, you know, and then, like, I told her, I was like, I got closer to her and I told her, I was like, you're a dumbass bitch because you let her, like, she is the one that got you fucked up, literally. Like, because if she was the one with the issue, why didn't she come and fight me directly? Like, why did she have to send her? So, you know, like, after that, we're just kind of like, all right, it's a wrap. She's gonna let it be. Like, we already fought. She already got her homegirl to fight me. Like, it's gonna be, that's it. There's no coming back from that. And there was no, like, for me, it was no, oh, let's do another round. Let's do another round. Like, because I had already fought her. I had already fucked her up. And there were so many people that were there that they couldn't even come back from that anymore. Like, they couldn't say, hey, I did fuck her up. Like, even if they wanted to, you know? So whatever, the next day I go back to school. Mind you guys, I had like my knuckles were literally like scratched. Like, all my knuckles. So I go back to school, and one of the guys from that little school came up to me and was like, whoa, I heard you fucked her up, blah blah blah, but she's over there saying this and that. And I was like, that's cool. Like, at this point I don't really care because she got fucked up for her friend, like, and I still felt like that was low-key very grimy of her. And at that point I low-key wanted to fight the Monica girl because she was just doing too much. Like, so whatever, like, I just thought that was really fucked up from her because that was her best friend. And afterwards, like, when, you know, because we were at, I think we had some classes together, all three of us, like the girl that I fought, Andrea, and the girl that had beef with me initially, Monica. Like, so we all had classes together, which was even weirder. So when the guy came up to me and said that, we were in a class together. So everybody just kind of looked at me, like, and I remember that everybody was like, ee, like, damn, you really fucked her up, like. And then she was like, no, she didn't, no, she didn't, I don't got no scratches on me, like. And I was just kind of like, girl, like, if you want a second round, then we can definitely get it. Like, I'm not worried about it. Like, and I don't even know why they still hated me. Like, so whatever, that happened. And so yeah, like I was saying, I'm not the same person I was. I'm not in the mindset that I had back then. Like, I was just going through so much at the time that I felt like that's what I was doing to kind of, I don't know, feel better, I guess. I don't even know to this day. Like, now I'm completely over that. Like, I got the shitty end of the stick when it came to my childhood, which is fine, like, cause now it's made me into the person that I am today, you know. So yeah, but thank you guys for watching my little story time, and I'll probably be doing a little bit more of these. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. Thank you. Bye.